Hey y'all, so welcome back to the channel, The Crafty Closet. I'm A, and today we are working on some glass tumblers. I'm seeing them all over the place and I decided to give it a try. So I ordered these tumblers off of Amazon, and also I ordered some color changing, temperature controlled vinyl from HTVRONT. I've never used their vinyl before, so I was really excited to see what it's going to give. Hoping it gives what it's supposed to give. So you get just 5 sheets of different colored vinyl. It also comes with its own transfer tape. So I'm going to get into that in a second. But first I'm going to open these glass tumblers to see exactly how they are. Now I also ordered these off of Amazon, and first thing I saw when I opened the box was I like that it comes with different color tops. So you get extra rubber for your wood part. You get different color tops. They kind of remind you of like medicine kind of style tops. And they also give you white, plain white tops. So you see you get your wood tops where your straw goes in. Now they give a metal straw. I'm not sure why, and I don't know who will want to drink out of metal anything. So I would never plan on using those anyway. I just decided that I'm just going to put a regular a regular straw inside it. Now, the first thing I noticed is that the jars are, I don't know, they're pretty big. So I just realized I ordered the wrong size. These are 24 ounce, and I should have gotten probably 16. Oh, these are 28 ounce actually. So here you can see the straw goes in. Again, not sure who's drinking out of a metal straw. Makes no sense to me. But, to each his own. So now you see it has different tops that you can actually, if you're not finished drinking your liquid, you can just put a top on it and keep it moving, which is what I like. Now, I don't know. They're decent size, but they were a little flawed, and I'll get into that in a minute. I'm gonna open this vinyl and see what this is giving. Vinyl is again HTVRONT. Never used it before, but we're gonna try it together. So you get 5 sheets, different colors. Now they're gonna change colors with the coldness of your liquid. So don't think you're gonna have a pink or a transparent or a bright yellow color all the time. That's what it'll be when it's not cold. So for now, we're going to see what this is going to give. You guys got to stick around because you're going to see how this project turned into a complete hot mess. But I was actually able to salvage it and make something really cute out of it. Stay tuned for the end of the video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You guys are going to get a kick out of this because it really was a stressor and it shouldn't have. Stay tuned and stick around. Okay, y'all, so now we're going to head on over to Cricut Design Space, where I already have the design saved for the tumbler, or so I thought. I was really excited. You have no idea. I thought this thing was just going to be thebomb.com, but it turned into a hot mess. So as you can see, this is the design I came up with. It's really cute, right, y'all? It said coffee. It was in several different colors and layers, and I just knew that it was going to do what it was supposed to do. So I'm just going to go and make sure that my design is the right width and length. I came up with 4.5 by 4.5 because that was a really good size for the front of my tumbler. It is in different colors because, again, it's temperature controlled vinyl, so with the coldness the colors are going to change and it would have really popped, or so I thought. So at this point I'm getting ready to send this thing to the machine. I'm just making sure that all of my sizes are correct, everything's lined up on the mat, and we're going to make it do what it do. So now at this point, y'all, I am super excited. I'm getting ready to let that magic happen. So here I am. I done ran this thing through the machine 5 times. 5 times. 5 times with 5 colors. Same mat. And I'm just thinking my project is going to be all of that. So at this point, I'm just waiting for everything to get finished. And then I'm going to weed it. And it's going to come out Oh, so fab. But that's not what happened. Wait till you see this part. So once this thing finished running through the machine several times, I was ready to, get the party started and do what, I don't know if some of us like it or don't like it or consider it therapy, but weed. So then I started to weed, and I was weeding my little heart away, trying to get this thing off of the paper. So here I am weeding, and then I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking, it didn't cut all the way through the top part of the letters. The thin letters didn't separate. It cut as one full design, meaning there was no separation on the paper. Excuse my hand, y'all. I was just confused because I'm trying to figure out why I can't get this off of the sheet. As you can see, I'm trying to pull it off, but it's not separating. It's all welded together. And that's where I realized I made my mistake. I actually welded the project instead of attaching it. And when I welded it, it stamped it and kept it as one solid project. So it didn't get the cuts that it was supposed to get when I was doing it. So at this point, I'm still trying to figure out, is it me? Is it this paper? Did I get a bad batch of vinyl? And I'm still confused. So I'm still trying to think, you know what? Okay, I think I did mess this up. And there's no way I can fix it and use it. But I continued and I tried because the one thing I won't do is give up. And I did not want to waste the vinyl. So I guess I tried again. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to see if I can figure this thing out. There got to be some way to make this work. And that's what I did. But then after a while, it just didn't work out. And I knew at that point, yeah, it was a complete failure for this portion. But I said, you know what? I can't be bothered with this. There's no way to salvage this. I started to get a little aggravated, but then I said, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to try to see if I can maybe take out the word coffee and just use those letters.
2 hours later.
So I attempted to do that. That didn't work out either. I thought it would, but then it didn't. So I abandoned the whole thing. And at that point, I went back to the drawing board. I went back to my Cricut design space and I designed a quick little template and a quick little design just because I needed to get this thing done because it was completely frustrating me. So I use a font that I'm familiar with, which is the Annie Lou font. It's a great script font and I've used it several times. So I already know how it's going to cut. I know how it's going to look, and I was completely happy with that. So I decided to just do a simple template that said iced coffee, and in the middle I put more. So more iced coffee was the final design that I came up with, and at that point I ran that through the machine. I was able to weed it and attach it to my tumbler, and it actually came out pretty nice. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what it looks like once we have it all on the jar, and then we're going to add the coffee, and we are going to see if this thing is really going to give what it's supposed to give, or if you should just don't even bother. Stay tuned. So now as we come to the end of this project, which could have turned out to be a nightmare, it actually turned out to be something really fabulous. It looks good, right, y'all? I was so happy with the way it came out. After all of that wasted vinyl, I said, let me get some turn-up music and let's see if this actually looks as good as I think it's going to look. Sometimes you just never know when a plan is supposed to come together and it turns out that it doesn't. Maybe the second plan is what you should have been working on in the first place. What I've learned is that when you are doing projects for the first time, don't make them complicated. Make it easy. Here we go, y'all. As you can see, it started to change colors already at the bottom. That neon green is going to turn to dark green. You can already see my pink turns to purple. And the top of my ice part where it says, which is also the neon green, so that's the original color before it changes due to the coldness. As you can see, it looks good. It's nice and neat. It's very well put together. I am so proud of myself. Oh, round of applause. Look good, right? Now you can't tell me it don't look good. If you do, you lying to yourself. So that's what happens when you turn a positive into a negative or a mistake into something greater. I'm just gonna go get some milk, put it in here because that's how I like to drink my coffee. I like the Starbucks coffee, off subject, but it costs almost $8 here where I live for the bottle of Starbucks coffee. I know, off subject, but whatever. Here we go. We're gonna put this in there, top it off with a little bit of milk. And I'm going to then, I told you I was going to use a regular plastic straw. Anyway, again, who drinks out of metal? It's beyond me. And there you have it. Project complete, y'all. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with some other things to get y'all entertained and to help you out. And all you beginner Cricut people. Stay safe. Bye.